Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. That's me. I'd like to invite everyone to come on in. The whole purpose of this show is for me to give back to Spirit for all they do for me. I don't choose who I read for, please understand. Spirit tells me when they want to speak to someone. Just keep your name in the feed at all times, just by saying hi, good evening, put an emoji up, I don't care. But it's easier that way for me to see as well as for Spirit to make that connection. Okay, so just kind of bear with us. We just found out that this Friday, they are starting to open up where we live. So we're hoping that within a couple weeks we can get back to having our regular classes and open circle. I know we missed them something terrible. So please, keep up with us and we'll keep you informed of everything that's going on. Okay? All right, first one I want to come to is Janice Webb. How are you? Janice, as I was sitting here before we even started, I heard a very gentle voice say, there's my girl. I feel like a grandmother or a mother with her. And the first thing she's showing me is a ladder. I don't know if this is like the proverbial corporate ladder of climbing the ladder towards success, but it is telling me that you are climbing a ladder. You are climbing towards something. And she's saying, you keep going. You're almost there. Keep it going. This woman wants you to know that she literally has your back. She says, in as much as I can, I have your back. She's talking about, I believe it's when you were young, she's saying you always were the one to get things done first. You were always the one that just, I don't know, you got everything done ahead of everyone else because you used to push to that point. But just, there's so much love coming from this woman, and I just want to say, just keep going. You're on the right track, and she just wants to tell you that she loves you. Okay? God bless. She was here rather early, too. Okay. All right. A lot of things going on. If you have not yet subscribed to the show, please do so. We are so close to our 1,000. So very close. I believe it's less than 20 now.
Yep.
So if you haven't yet, please subscribe. If you have, thank you very much. See if you can get some friends to sign up too. It would just help us out tremendously. Okay. Before I get going tonight, I just wanted to mention a lot of people have been asking about my daughter's book, Shattered. I have it here tonight just to show everyone. This is the book. I think we can see it okay. All right. Obviously, the lettering is backwards, but my daughter is Samantha Jump. This is a picture of my granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter. She was murdered back in 2018. And this story is what my daughter went through as her mother. It's heart-wrenching. It's a hard read, to be totally honest, but it's also a beautiful read. And I would like to suggest, if you are interested in it, that you go to Amazon. That's where it's being sold. And type in Shattered by Samantha Jump. You have to make sure you put Samantha Jump in there because there is a few other books by the same name. But it really is a tremendous book to read. But that is about my daughter and my granddaughter. Okay. All right, where are we at? Please share as much as possible. The more you share, the more chances you have to have your name in a drawing for a free reading, and that is pulled the last Wednesday of the month. It's for a free 15-minute reading. Okay? All right. Albert Draper, how are you? Albert, wow. There's a man coming here. I don't know if this is your grandfather or not. I know it's an older man. He didn't look old, or at least he's not. That's not how he's appearing to me. Something about trees and the forest and wooded, I don't know, out in the country. He's saying that you need to get out more. You need to get out in the country. You need to get back to nature a little bit. I'm honestly not sure, Albert, if this is your your father or your grandfather, but he's talking about this man what loved everything to do with nature. It was like he was at his happiest when he was out in the middle of the woods or out in the middle of a field. Um, he's just saying that you need to get out a little bit more. I know it's kind of hard to do right now with all the quarantine and stuff going on, but without social distancing, I think you can do this. Because he's just saying that you need to get back to that. You've gotten so wrapped up in the physical world, whether it's electronics or otherwise, you forgot how to breathe. You forgot how to breathe in all that's good in life. And he wants you to remember that. That's the whole point of his message, is to get you to remember that, there's more to life than staying in the house and, in front of the electronics or whatever it is you do. But please just take his advice. If you really miss him, if you really want to talk with him, go there. He'll meet you there, and you'll know he's there. You'll know by, the little things that happen and the feelings and the emotions involved. But please, by all means, give it a shot. Okay? I'll leave that. God bless. All right. I know that the numbers are small tonight, but I feel, wow, a lot of energy in here. Okay. Shannon Doan. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not, I do apologize. Shannon, are you still here with me? Okay. There's a woman here, and what she's showing me is like something out of a movie, a 1950s movie where, they show the defiant teenager type. What was the names of some of those? I hate it when I can't remember the name of a movie. But anyway, it's a lot about teenage angst. There's someone around you a great deal like this right now that's just driving you up a wall. And I want to say, please, just separate yourself from the situation. The woman here, she's kind of laughing, not out loud, haha, but just kind of like giggling because she knows what you're going through. She says, welcome to my world. You did the same thing to me. Okay. So I would say that this is a mother, possibly, if it's not your biological mother, it's someone that you looked at like a second mom, someone who had a great deal to do with your upbringing is the best way to put it, okay? She just wants you to know that a lot of what's going on around you isn't because of something that you've done. It's more because of the situation that you're in. And she's saying, just have a little faith in how you were raised, and to look at things a little bit, with open eyes, and you'll be okay. All right? I have to say this, I'm uncomfortable saying it, but I have to say that whoever this is, she did not die a natural death, like old age or illness. But she wants you to learn from her mistakes. And just know that it's worth it. It's worth working towards your goal. Don't just sit back and let things happen. It's like she's trying to push you, Shannon, to do more, to get out more, and most of all, to take care of yourself. And she's saying, stop worrying about everyone else that's bickering and back and forth. She's saying they'll do their own thing in their own time, but you need to just keep the path. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Folks, I wind up saying this every week because there's always new people on. I just want to remind you that when I say, I hope you understand what I'm talking about, it's because I truly don't understand the message as it's being given. I don't know you. I trust the energy that comes in here to give messages. Otherwise, I wouldn't allow them in. So I know it's positive by all means. But I don't always understand the message. Spirit tells me that you do. And even if you're saying, I don't know what that's about, think about it. Because 2 hours from now, I guarantee you're going to be able to say, all right, now I know what she was talking about. Okay, so just remember it, replay the video, however you do it. But Just do it. It's worth it. Okay?
Talk to relatives.
All right. Is it Tori Rocket? Hi, Tori. Tori, I don't know what you do for a living, but there's a woman that's coming in and she's dressed in like a nursing uniform and she's saying, "Yep, just like me." Excuse me, I don't know if she's talking about her personality or her work, what she does or what she did when she was living. Do you work in a medical field, Tori? If you could answer me, I would appreciate it. It would help me with this to understand. Sometimes there's a lot of symbolism in a message or a reading, and just it's hard to always know. Okay.
She works at a diner.
Okay. All right. Then what I want to say when she's saying, "Yep, just like me," you're working with a lot of people. You did work with a lot of people, or you are working with a lot of people. But she worked in the medical field. Okay, you're taking care of them. You're taking care of their needs, whether it's, a plate of food or an IV bag. It doesn't make a difference. You're taking care of their needs. She loved you dearly when she was here, and she still does now. I don't feel a biological connection with her. I don't feel like a mother or a grandmother or a sister or anything like that. But I do feel a closeness that says that when she passed, it was devastating for you. Because that's because of what she's telling me. She wants you to know that even though we didn't get to say everything that she wanted to, or that the two of you wanted to talk about, she's saying, I can still listen. I can still hear you. Talk to me. I can still hear you. That's just, it's really important that you understand that you can talk to her. Okay? God bless. I'll leave you with that one. All right, folks, I do as many of these as I can, but doing them by myself, it's a little difficult. I cannot get to everybody as hard as I try. I can't talk that fast, for one. The other is, if you can't get through with me on Tuesday nights, I am on Facebook Live. That is at 8 p.m. There's also Beth McGee is on Facebook on Mondays, YouTube on Tuesdays. Sky Morgan will be coming up next Thursday. He starts his show on YouTube. I mean, there is a group of us. We're all connected with the Center for Spiritual Enlightenment, which is what we have here in New York. And it is an accrediting organization for mediums, and that's what we do. We teach. So, but they are excellent mediums, so please feel free to tune in with any one of them. Okay. Linda M. You've asked one question I choose not to answer, okay? And I don't mean that to be rude, but please understand. The question that you asked was, does Spirit tell me anything about the virus? There's things that I have been told, I know, but it's not something that I'm comfortable sharing with people because, number one, I don't like to be an alarmist. And number two, the world is crazy right now, and I don't want to get in the middle of that. I'm here to help as many people as I can. That's my whole purpose, is helping as many people as I can through spirit communication, showing, that there is no death, there's only change. I hope you understand that, and please don't be upset because I have not, or have chosen not to answer that, okay? I don't believe it would be productive in any way, and that's what I'm about here. Okay. Cheryl Mound. There's a man and a woman standing here with a birthday cake, and I just seen your scroll go by something about a birthday. They want to celebrate it with you. just know that they're here. When you think about them that strongly and you want to hear from them, they're here. I'm not hearing a message in particular to give to you right now. Okay, but please just open your heart. Listen, they're there. Okay. All right. Carrie, I'm not sure. It's Barbara Galetta. Carrie, I appreciate the message. And no, it's not, honey, it's not about being pushy or whatever. It's just keeping your name in the feed. You know, I would love to be able to give a message to every single individual that comes on, but I can't. There's not enough time and there's not enough of me to go around here. So please just keeping your name in the feed by just, like I said, just a hello, just an emoji, a heart, something, it helps. Okay. And believe me, if they come through and I become aware of them, I will give you the message. All right. Kristen Orr. I believe that's Kristen Orr.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, Kristen. Kristen, I'm seeing children all around you. Okay. For lack of a nice way to put it, they're a couple of little hellers. Just very into a lot of mischief. Just, you know, thinking that if it can be done, they're going to try it. I don't get a negative feeling with them. I believe that this is children, whether these are your children or like brothers and sisters, like, you know, if your mom lost brothers and sisters early, I don't know. I just know that there's a lot of children around you and they're having a lot of fun. So whatever they're doing, you can talk to them, tell them it's not acceptable. And I don't know what you're telling them is not acceptable. I just feel like there's some type of pranks going on around you. Okay. Just, you need to talk to them just like you would talk to anyone else in a room. Just say, come on, guys, you know, you got to stop this. We don't like it. You're welcome to be here as long as you behave, you know, and be open to the energy. And believe me, it will make a difference. Excuse me. Right.
Thanks for the cupcakes.
Oh, Leisha Hupchick, thank you for those amazing cupcakes yesterday.
I love wine.
I had to steal part of one from Michelle because she wasn't sharing.
I did.
I wasn't. She was.
Don't tell me to shush.
They were delicious. The
Yes,
woman
they were.
is a baker to beyond all. You ever need any work done, she's a lady. Need any baking done, she's the one that you need to talk to.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Matthew Cozzolino. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Hi, Matthew. Matthew, as I talk to you, I feel like I'm in a hurry. There's a man that comes in, an older man and a younger woman that come in, and it's like they're on their way through. They're just like, come on, let's go, let's get this done. Always in a hurry. It tells me that maybe things are like that around you right now. It's like you're waiting for things to finish. You want to move, you want to get up and you want to move. And Spirit is saying, you know, big stop signs and saying, hold it, don't do it, just slow down. Just slow down and listen. You're missing a whole lot that's going on around you, Matthew, that's really important that you do hear. Okay, please just make sure that even if it's forcing yourself to sit for 5 minutes, please do so. It'll make things a lot better for you. I hope that makes sense. Okay? All right, God bless. Millie Waterman.
You touching things again?
Yes, I'm touching things
Stop
again.
it.
I'm sorry.
Stop. Stop.
Okay. Hi, Millie Waterman. I'm getting in trouble here. All right. Young man coming in, Millie. I want to go back a lot of years with him. I don't even know that you would. I don't even know that you would remember him, but he remembers you. He remembers a little girl and how you used to be so quiet, but you would get things done. You would move and you would get things done. And right now, I feel a whole lot of tears around you. And I want to say sometimes it's okay to step back into the times of your childhood. Sometimes you need to regenerate your energy. And this woman wants you to know it's okay to do too. She's saying maybe if I had done that, I wouldn't be here now. But she wants you to know that she's here to help you. You're not running away from anything. You're just taking some breathing room. And that's really, really important for you right now. You've had a lot going on because I feel confusion and angst and all that goes with it. And I just want to say, just please slow down just a little bit. You know, take the time, look around you, and instead of looking at everything that's happening all at once, just take it one thing at a time, one instance at a time, or one person at a time. It'll help. Just slow the whole process down and you'll be able to get through things, situations a whole lot easier. Okay? I hope that helps. God bless. Beth McGee, I think Frank is here. I'm seeing him I'm seeing he's showing me like a village type situation. I know you're out in Montana. It's nothing like what anyone equates out there. This man is showing me like there's a little fence here and he's leaning up against it. Legs are crossed out in front of him and his arms are crossed. There's just a very gentle smile on his face. Okay? He wants you to know that although things have been a little crazy, he's saying the heart knows what's true, and you have to remember that. Your heart always knows. He says you were always led by your heart, never by the situation. And he kind of grins as if that's what used to get you in trouble a lot when you were a little girl. Because you always went for the underdog to help them out. But he's saying now it's time for you to help yourself. And he wants you to know that he is here to help you. He's working with you. He's working that line. For as much as, the people go by and the days go by, he is there and he has been helping. He wants you to know that. He said, remember the little house with the fence. Something about a memory there that would help you tremendously in understanding some of what's going on. I hope that helps. I like his energy. God bless. Is it Tammy Lynn? Tammy Lynn, I'm assuming this is Diane, because just as your name was scrolling, she's pointing and she's saying, there, that's me, that's me, that's me. It's just the way she's talking, very quickly and just very, that's me, that's me, that's me. Very excitable energy with her. Is this, um, do you understand what I'm talking about here, Tammy Lynn? There's, what is this?
Yes.
Okay. Tremendous amount of love coming in. And I just feel, like I said, she's very excitable, very much. There's something going on around you right now that she's very excited about. It's like it's a feeling of like a little kid. Okay. It's like a little kid waiting for tomorrow because she knows something great is coming, or you know that big party is going to be tomorrow or something. She's telling me there's something going on around you that you know what I'm talking about. She wants you to know that she's going to be there. She's saying, I'll be there with bells on. Okay. Um, just remember her. Bring her in by your heart energy, your heart chakra. And she'll be there to enjoy the festivities with you. And she says, but I can't come in unless you want me to. So I hope that helps. Okay. You know, sometimes when we get caught up in the physical world, we forget about, even if it's only for a moment, we forget about our loved ones past. And in all honesty, that can be very healing for some people because they feel so much physical pain when a loved one goes, that reprieve from the thought about them helps them for a little bit. That's why she's saying, Diane, that's why she's saying, Tammy, that you have to bring her in on your heart, through your heart chakra, in order for her to attend. Okay? And by doing that, it's just remembering her and saying, oh, remember when. Okay? God bless. All right. Christina Knight. Hi, Christina. Christina, are you having problems with your throat? If you could just take a moment and answer me, I'd really, really appreciate it. It helped me out here. I need to know if you're having physical problems with your throat. Okay. I'm asking because there's a man standing here. Please understand, I am not a medical person by any means. I am only giving you what's coming in from spirit, okay? It's not diagnostic or anything like that. And he's showing me he's working with energy around your throat. The energy that he's trying to get from you is to get you to speak up. You're holding so much in, and all you have to do is open your mouth and say what needs to be said, and a lot of that physical discomfort will go away. What he's telling me is that a lot of what's happening here is not necessarily all physical. It may be manifesting in the physical because of the negativity around it. But Christina, you really need to speak up. You really need to let people know what's going on and what's real and what isn't real. They will listen to you. It's like he's saying he's going to make sure. He's going to make sure that they listen and that they hear you. I hope that makes sense. Think about it, please. Okay?
Oh, and just thinking out how you probably freaked her right out because she, she's like, what? But
okay,
I understand you.
All right.
It's just funny to me. Sorry.
Charlotte Jones. Hi, Charlotte. Charlotte, just as was coming through, I could hear a woman sobbing just as your name started to come across the screen. A lot of angst, a lot of anger, a lot of angst I'm feeling with this woman. This woman is in spirit. she hasn't been there very long, which tells me, it's like within the last year or so, maybe even the last couple months. But she's upset and she's having a difficult time because she believes that she wronged you in some way when she was here. All right. And that she's so sorry for that. Wow, I haven't felt it like this strong in a long time. It's like she just wants you to know how sorry she is. Even if what I'm hearing from her is, I don't understand. I didn't understand then. I do now. And I'm just so sorry I gave you such a bad time about it, or a hard time. She wishes she could do things over again. All right. And just to please know that she loves you. I'm going to leave that for now because I really feel like that's something that is a little too personal to get into. But just know that above all, she does love you. And things are a lot different than what they were when she was here. I'll leave that with you. God bless. Arlene Daniels. Hi, Arlene. Arlene, there's literally a group of people that come in. And it's like there's some that are running to catch up. You have a lot of people that you've cared for over the years are in spirit. Cared for in the manner of like you took care of them. It's like they're coming in. I don't feel that these are loved ones or people that you had a real personal connection with. But these are people that you took care of in the physical world. Do you work in a nursing field or a medical field of some sort? Arlene, if you could answer, I'd appreciate it. But they want you to know that you made a difference. Okay, then it's just these are people that have passed on that you made a difference in their lives, something that you did. And it's necessary that you know that you made that difference. That what you did or what you're doing is very worthwhile and very necessary, even if you don't think so yourself. Please just remember that we talked about it because in a little while, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? There is tremendous love coming from them and also gratitude. Like I said, they just want to say thank you. You made a difference in our lives just by being you. Okay? God bless. Lisa Auld, how are you doing? Lisa, all I'm being told to tell you is put the brakes on. Things are going really quickly for you. Excuse me. Folks, I'm not tired. It's the energy when spirit comes in this strong. I'm literally put the brakes on, harnessing, just, making you stop and stand still and look around and see a situation for what it is. You need to really, really know that this man that's coming through was in your position before, and he wants to make sure that you take the right steps or make the right steps and don't make the mistakes that he made. Is there mountains around you or him? I think more around him. But he's saying you can't retreat to the mountains like I did. You don't have that luxury. So stop and really think about what you're doing before you do it. Make sure it's what you want at the beginning, because once the decisions are made, there's no going back. All right. Believe it or not, this is not a negative message here, Lisa. He's just trying to forewarn you, to let you know that, every time you make a decision, there are consequences, whether good or bad, it doesn't matter. There are always consequences to every decision. And he wants to make sure that they stay positive for you. Okay? I'll leave that with you. Just think about it, please. God bless. Rebecca, is it Gobind or Gobind? Not sure how to pronounce it. I apologize if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Hi, Rebecca. All right. I keep seeing a young girl on a swing set, just swinging back and forth. And what I'm hearing in plain English, just tell Mama I'm here. Rebecca, is this a daughter that you had? Sometime, whether through miscarriage or mishap, whatever. I want to say she was your daughter. Okay. Because you're a very pretty little girl, just sitting here on the swing set saying, tell Mama I said hello. Very quiet, very reserved. I don't hear a lot of communication from her. I want to just say that it's the type of kid, when I look at her, if she was in the physical world, I would want to just hug her and just hold her and love her. It's just the energy is that strong. Okay. Just know that, our children grow in spirit. They continue to grow. There is no death. There's only change. Okay. Thank you. Folks, please remember to share the video as much as possible. By sharing it, it puts your name into a drawing that we draw on the last Wednesday of the month. That, is for her free reading, a free 15-minute reading. So please make sure that you share it, because that's helping us. Also, if you have not joined yet, subscribed yet, please do so. And if you already have, thank you so much. But we're less than 20 away, folks, from reaching 1,000, and we really, really need that. So it would be greatly appreciated if you could do it. Also, for the last time, my daughter has written a book. It's called Shattered. And for those of you that know me personally, you know that my granddaughter, Michaela McVilla, and this is her picture here, folks. Hopefully you can see it, was murdered back in 2018. And this is her mother's story. The name of the book is called Shattered. My daughter's name is Samantha Jump. The book is for sale on Amazon, and it comes as an ebook or a paperback. If you're interested in it, just look up Shattered by Samantha Jump, and you can get it right on Amazon. Thank you. Okay, Lori Burke. Lori, are you in a position of wanting to leave work, change position, change a job title? Because I don't feel you leaving wherever it is you're working now. I don't feel you leaving, but I do feel you moving up a notch. It's like the rungs of a ladder, and it's like you're going up to the next rung. And I want to say, just make sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed before you agree to this change, okay, at work. That in itself will keep things on a positive level. I feel like someone is, the old expression, pulling the wool over your eyes, making a lot of promises, and just, you're going to have to push for it. Okay? You're really going to have to push for it to be able to get the things that you want to do. But I do feel an upgrade is coming, and I want to say just go with the flow, because it's going to be worth it. In the long run, whatever difficulties are connected to it, they're going to be okay. It's going to be worth it. So please follow through. There's also a young man that comes in, and it's like he's literally just flying by and saying, hi, tell her I said hi. A young man, like a brother, cousin, friend, I don't know. But just a big happy grin on his face, wanting to say hello. I'll leave that. God bless. Sherry Wilson, hi. Again, folks, when I yawn like this, because of lack of oxygen in the room, literally, when spirit comes in this heavy and this strong. It doesn't happen every week, but lately, more weeks I go, the stronger it's getting. Okay, Lori.
Sherry Wilson.
Sherry Wilson, okay. Okay, before I get to you, Sherry, Lori just backs up here a minute. Lori Burke. This young man just pops his head back in and says, she knows who I am. Tell her to think about it. And he's going back in years. He's saying you used to love to ride with him in the cars. I don't know. I hope it makes sense. Okay, Sherry Wilson. Sherry, when we touch with your vibration, there's a man that comes in. And it's like he's trying to sit you down and he's trying to tell you a story. It's like he wants to straighten something out. Something has happened in your personal life that has been causing a lot of heartache around you. And he wants to sit you down and he wants to tell you the story of how things really happened. He's saying, just listen to what they have to say, Sherry, everyone around you, and you'll be able to read between the lines and understand the truth and what the truth truly is. I hope you understand this message. I hope it's, I don't know, I'm hoping that it makes sense to you. Just you need to listen. All right, once you do, the answer will be there. Okay? God bless. And thank you. All right. Where are we going? Is it Kayla? Kayla, is it Ampere? Hi, Kayla. Kayla, would an old-fashioned house with a big wraparound porch mean anything to you? I just keep seeing this house. The Spirit is showing me this house, and it's like I'm running and having a child running and having a really good time on this porch. And I can see storms all around, but it's not bothering you because you're playing on the porch. You're sheltered. I'm asking because sometimes things come through symbolically, folks, and I think this is one of those times. So, Kayla, if you could answer me, I'd appreciate it. I keep seeing this, and it's like I want to go back to that time. I want to remember. Okay. It's all right if you don't know. Remember that we're talking about it, please. Because the more I work with this vibration, I want to step back in time. I want to go back to being that little girl playing on that porch, knowing that, I can play and have fun, but I'm protected from everything around me. I think what Spirit is telling me is that you need this in your life. You need that protection. You need that feeling within yourself with everything that's going on around you. There's been a lot of misdirection is the only way I can put it. And this woman that is standing here, she's holding her heart and she's saying, just remember that you're my heart. I have faith in you and I believe in you. And it's really, really important that you know that she's here. Okay? I hope that helps.
She had somebody who came last night too. She doesn't know.
Kayla, I'm sorry. I don't remember one reading to the next. I truly don't. If I did, I would clarify it for you, but asking me now is like asking me, I don't know. I don't understand it because I shut down after a reading. Okay? I'm sorry. All right, we're getting near the end of our line. So here we got about 3 minutes left. I will do what I can here, folks. If you have not yet subscribed to the station, please do so. And again, if you have, thank you. We're almost at the 1,000 where we need to be. We've been a year and a half. We've been working towards this. Anything you could give us would be greatly appreciated. So thank you. Also, we're hoping in a couple weeks to be able to open classes back up and Open Circle here in St. Johnsville, New York. And also the circles that we have in different areas like Gloversville and Johnstown and so forth. We want to get back to work so badly. Okay, this is the closest we can come. And this is wonderful because I enjoy working with Spirit, but I need to work with people. Okay.
Rainy Day said hello.
Hi, Rainy Day. I miss you, sweetie. All right. One last message here real quick. Christina Hayward. Christina, how are you? Christina, there is a group of individuals that come in, and I'm feeling all different ages. It's not just older generation. It's not just, whatever. It's a mixture of ages here. But I do believe it's family and close friends, because they're here with this big, big cake. And it's like, remember, let's celebrate. Remember us and let's celebrate. There's something about something is coming up, whether it's an anniversary, a birthday or an anniversary, I don't know. It's primarily there's a little woman standing at the front with her arms demurely folded and just smiling at me. But they all want to be remembered. And they all want to celebrate with you. Celebrate your life. If nothing else, please celebrate your life because it's so important. Okay? I hope I've helped. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate all that you do. I mean, we do this because it's my way of giving back to Spirit. The way things are going, hopefully we'll have our 1,000 pretty soon. We'll always be here every Wednesday night and Tuesday nights on Facebook. Also, Monday on Facebook is Beth McGee. Tuesday, she is on YouTube, and the name of her show is Veils. And of course, myself on Tuesday on Facebook and Wednesday here. And then Sky Morgan will begin next Thursday on YouTube. So just kind of bear with us. God bless. Thank you for joining us and have a great week, folks. Good night.
Good night, everyone.